What's up, YouTube? Peace, Hotep, the Black Man is God. Today, I'm making a video about Justice League, the Snyder Cut, or Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, the first thing I have to say is just wow. Like, it feels like the whole movie is about Cyborg, which it should have been. I don't know. There was an animated movie that brought Cyborg into the Justice League, and that movie was pretty much centered around Cyborg. So when I seen the original cut, and it was like Cyborg was barely in it, and then there was also things from the trailer that weren't in the original cut, and I was just like, wow, what happened here? And there was that, the big story of how Zack Snyder was fired, and then they just brought another guy in to the movie, and yeah, they just completely ruined that movie. It was salvageable a little bit. What I did with the first movie was a cutout. It was just like a lot of talking, and now I see what they did. If really see what they did was they just cut out all the stuff that involved Cyborg and his story, and then they just stretched out all the other parts that involved Flash and Batman and Wonder Woman and all that, and they just made those things longer because they cut out most of the movie, which was basically centered around Cyborg and his life and everything. And well, actually, I really feel like this movie, it was longer and it was more focused on everybody a little bit more, but Cyborg really did play a major role. And like a couple of weeks ago, maybe it was a month ago, I seen a news story about how Ray Fisher's not returning as Cyborg, and I thought, what? That's weird. I thought nobody was returning for Justice League because it was like over. But yeah, that was a story, and I was like, what the hell? And then they said, oh yeah, the Zack Snyder version is coming out. So I really believe they did that whole first movie. It was just a smack in the face to Ray Fisher because he was a black man and they didn't want. They spent like hundreds of millions of dollars in that movie, and they didn't want a black man to be a star like that. So they released this cut now, and maybe it was just old footage that they put out, but it just didn't feel like that to me. To me, it felt like a lot of the Cyborg stuff, yeah, maybe that was old stuff that they cut out, but then there was a lot of stuff at the end that was like, all right, I feel like, you know what I really feel like? Maybe there was some stuff that Zack Snyder made and then they tried to make it to another movie, but I really feel like that they just made a whole nother completely different movie. Like during this whole pandemic thing, people haven't been working as much, and I think they got with the actors and said, look, you're gonna get a do-over. And especially Jared Leto as the Joker, he wanted to be Joker so fucking bad, and he's like an Academy Award winning actor, and he I think he wanted to redeem himself. And actually, that was the worst part of the movie to me. After the end, when the Jared Leto part, they just stretched on way too long. But other than that part of the movie, everything was fucking great. And then there was like a scene, he had a premonition at the end, which yeah, the movie is great now, even though I can't go to the movie theaters and see it, but it's streaming, I think HBO Max, and yeah, I really enjoyed the movie now because it makes a lot more sense. And then there was like, uh, not Doomsday, yeah, Doomsday was in the movie a lot, and it was just a lot better. It really feels like, I don't know what they were trying to do with the original cut, but they ruined it. But it's really enjoyable now, so I suggest that you go and watch the movie, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Peace, Hotep, the Black Man is God, and I'm out.